Super sweet. My first bear on trail. I'm gonna enjoy this flat bit for a while I can. And soon, I believe we're headed up there. Getting back on trail after spending a 0 at Kind of Outdoorsy, so I had 2 nights there. I hiked in and then spent the night on Sunday. Monday I had a 0, and then this morning I slept later than I thought because Outdoorsy hostel is just awesome. It's a cave, right? Like when the lights are out, there's no windows. So you're just in this little cocoon, and we all slept later than we thought. But yeah, so leaving town, just crossed the Susquehanna, and before that there's a river that flows into it. Waniata, I think? Waniata, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce it. But a nice little pleasant stroll through the town until you get to the highway, and then it's just, I wish this is not where the trail went. But I am ascending this big hill, and then most of today should be pretty flat. I'm assuming rocky. But after this ascent, it's not too much more up. I need to find a place to stop and actually eat my breakfast, which is going to be a Bobo's oat bar and fresh blueberries that I packed out. I took my blueberries that I didn't finish. Half the carrots I didn't finish, I gave some away. I also have a big Honeycrisp apple. And I ended up giving one hiker 2 of my dehydrated meals because I had extra. I meant to tell him he needs to add like salt and seasoning. They're pretty unseasoned. I mean, they're okay the way they are, but they're much better when you add some salt. And yeah, add salt! I also gave him my package of beets, but everything else I ate. Yeah, I really contemplated carrying the beets, but it was 8.8 ounces. It's more than half a pound, excuse me. And my pack is already pretty full and heavy. And I have to carry a lot of water today, so I donated them to someone who could use them. And he said, I made my day when I said, hey, do you like beets? He was like, yeah, which I hear no a lot. People don't like beets. And he's like, oh, I can get some goat cheese and some like candied walnuts. And I'm like, yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, I need to pay attention and climb. And I will talk to you later. I found myself a flat spot far enough away from the traffic noise that it isn't deafening. And I'm gonna have breakfast and stretch, because I did not stretch even though I've already gone 2.5 miles today. So I have my very strongly magnesiumed electrolyte beverage, an almond butter Bobo's, the last of my fresh blueberries, and some fish oil. I already had my B12, and yeah, just gonna relax for a little bit, and then I have less than 9 miles to go to the shelter. was just coming up the trail here and all in my own head and followed these stairs here and just kept going that way. I didn't get too far. I was here when I was like, I don't see any blazes. Blazes. 2 means turn, Carrie. 2 means turn. Boop. There's the trail. I found it. Take the steps up to here. Boom. You're on the trail. I'm on top of this little piece of the world. There's a breeze. It is like 60 degrees. There's a light sweat on my body that is doing its job of keeping me cool, light and breezy. Oh my goodness, I just dropped this phone very hard on this and that rock that it bounced to, and it's totally fine. Yay! I just did a little Lion King thing. I mean, come on. How can you not? You gotta do a Lion King thing. It's kind of a rule. There's a shelter in like a mile, I think. Then I can get more water. But I'm going to the shelter beyond that, which I learned is a trek down to the water. And this one might be too, because we're on top of a ridge. So usually you got to trek downward to get to water. Sometimes there's a good spring though, that's only like 0.1 or 0.2 down, and it's just a pipe coming out. Or they've used stones and built so it's kind of pools up there, but it's still flowing out. That water is really good. I still filter it because you don't know, but it's good water. Yeah, so I'm really working on taking it easy today and then just enjoying the day, because it is 12:52. I'm really only ready for a second breakfast because I took my time and stretched and ate. So second breakfast is going to be a meat stick. And when I'm ready for lunch, I'm going to have almond butter with honey on almond flour tortillas. I have an apple that I'm excited about eating and also no longer carrying the weight of. And yeah, it's been a really nice day. I'm very happy to be out here. It's a dilemma. I just came from this way. There's a tree blocking the way. I am not tall enough to go over. But do I attempt to go under with the pack on or just take it off? Suck it up, buttercup. I'm gonna try to go under. This could be really comical. You should probably watch. Things I do for y'all. How low do I have to go? What if I get stuck here? Don't lose this chicks. You always want to make sure you're not sticking your face in poison ivy if you do this. Yeah. Pretty smooth, eh? Pretty smooth. Oh, I'm gonna lose anything. Just my pride. There it is sitting over there. That's my pride behind. I'm 0.6 miles from the shelter where I'm gonna get more water and have lunch. And then I am 6 point something miles from the shelter where I'm going to spend the night. All right, we're on the top. Oh, I'm not paying attention, Carrie. Watch the blazes. Blaze here. I'm heading off this way. The blaze right there. Just hanging out. The pack is sitting on the edge of this rock. I am standing somewhere I don't want to topple over. Deciding if it's best for me to go down or there to get to there without getting hurt. Right. I need both hands again. 0.1 from home for the night, and here is some chicken of the woods. I'm gonna take a look at it and see if I can't add it to my food tonight. That'd be nice.